Tariffs hit home. A Trump voting farmer warning a Kentucky soybean farmer who supports President Trump says the trade war is pushing family farms to the brink. Speaking on NewsNation, Caleb Ragland explained that losing China, which uses 61% of all soy consumed around the world, has shattered his market. We've not sold a single bean to China, he said, noting that harvest season normally brings robust buying. Now, Ragland praised some of Trump's policies on tax and biofuels. He's not some partisan liberal hack. He's a supporter of Trump, but he urged balance. He said we also need trade as well. He blasted the move to bolster Argentina and floated U.S. beef purchase there, saying it undercuts American producers. The stakes, he warned, are life or death, and predicted bankruptcies even. Let me just share with you his words directly because I found them so powerful. Let me share this with you right now, and you can hear directly from one of Trump's own supporters. Let's listen now.
We're at a crossroads that if we don't get some things moving soon and get some serious trade taking place, we're going to need a financial bridge, or the reality will be the increases in bankruptcies, the loss of many thousands of family farms. It will even be worse with people committing suicide, choosing to end it all. And it's terrible, the things that...
Wow. Okay. To end it all. I mean, that is pretty stark. Again, don't take the advice of an MSNBC commentator telling you that. Don't listen to NPR. This is from a farmer in Trump land, someone who likes Trump, supports Trump. He's saying that Trump's policies with these tariffs are going to result in people killing themselves, bankruptcies, suicides, ending it all. Pretty stark. So what's the real message here? Trump's tariffs are literally killing farmers. It's not just making them bankrupt. Soybean farmers are increasingly reaching moments of extreme desperation, and some are actually contemplating killing themselves. They see no way out. Let's dig a little bit deeper here and look at this. I mean, this is one of the problems of a guy just being bold and not worrying about niceties and just getting things done, being a man of action. That's what a lot of people like about Trump. The problem is when you do that, you don't think about unintended consequence. When you're the president of the United States and you have vast powers over not just the economy of the entire United States, the entire world, everything you do can be magnified in a million different ways and cause unintended consequences. In the way that being a developer or a TV talk show host or a TV reality performer simply doesn't have that kind of sway. You can do bold, interesting things, and if a business fails, you can go bankrupt, you got 10 other sources of revenue. You could do this whatever you want, anytime, anyhow, shoot first, ask questions later, or even aim later as a real estate developer or as a reality TV star and get away with it and actually be successful at some level. It doesn't work that well when you're talking about regulations that are so wildly complex that there's all kinds of unintended consequences you haven't thought through. And with Trump, every problem he creates, he then wants credit for solving the problem to get it back to where it was before he caused the problem. So right now, it does look like he's going to be giving a big multi-billion-dollar handout to farmers, which he wouldn't have had to do without putting this soybean on the list for tariffs and putting tariffs on China. So now we've got more big government. The party that's supposed to be against socialism. We talked earlier about socialism in the Democratic Party. I think any honest observer and theorist of socialism would say we do have a big problem with socialism in America. When it comes to actual policies, it's the United States government as it's run right now by the current administration, socializing major companies like Intel, major steel companies, taking pieces of companies, having big government control, which industry is going to win, which industry is going to lose, which industry are we going to prop up. That's government planning. That goes beyond socialism. That's kind of like 1970s, 1980s era Soviet Union, the Ministry of Economic Planning with its 5-year plan. I mean, that's kind of what the United States is facing right now. And does it create inefficiency? Yes. Does it create corruption? Yes. Does it place more importance on who you support politically than what you're creating in the economy. Yes, farmers, by and large, support Donald Trump and the Republican Party. So short term, some of them are probably going to go bankrupt, may kill themselves. I hope that doesn't happen, but it's been predicted not by me, but by members of their own community. Long term, if the government ever opens again, which we don't even seem to talk about anymore, they're probably going to get a big bailout because they are a part of a favored special interest group, because it's politically correct to support white guys who live in rural areas by this current administration. So they're probably going to get a bailout. And what is irking them so much, rightfully so, is guess who is selling the soybeans to China now? Argentina. Why is Argentina going to do well? Well, in part because Trump wants to give $20 billion of US dollars to Argentina. Are they some important strategic partner of America? No. He's supporting them because they have a president who says nice things about Trump, who also has crazy, wacky hair, who also endorses crazy, wacky economic theories. So it's just kind of a buddy-buddy system. So if you're a farmer, you're being told, hey, forget it. I'm giving all your business to this crazy, wacky foreigner in South America. But it's okay because he says nice things about me. And that appears to be a winning message, or at least a message that has not caused political damage to the current administration. We're going to be following this one regularly here. Part of the message here for you and for me is you've got to look at the complexity of certain messages. It's easy to just say, I stand up for America and I'm going to put a big tariff on all these other countries so that they play fair. If all you hear is that, it sounds pretty good. But it's when you go to the step 2 and step 3 and, okay, this does this and this does this, then you realize, oh, wow, you've got thousands of soybean farmers out of business. More in a moment about these workers in Washington, D.C., our federal government officials, those on furlough, and how they're making ends meet.